guys, today I want to show you how I hunt Roshamuul Depot, which is what I call it, but I know some of you call it Upper Roshamuul as well, Roshamuul Upper. Basically, it's the northern part of Roshamuul, north of the depot. And it's not a very popular spot, I have to say. Not many people hunt here, so yeah, just a bit of an alternative spot, maybe for like a double experience weekend or something like this. And just before we get into the breakdown, I will already warn you that I had a bit of a disaster when I was trying to record this hunting ground. I kicked off the video and I was hunting for 30 minutes, got all the results, got the footage, and I looked into my recording application and I saw that I didn't actually start recording, so I wasted about 30 minutes. So unfortunately, afterwards, I was not in the mood to redo another 30-minute hunt there. So I just recorded one loop. So basically, the video itself is going to be pretty short, but the results are applicable anyway. Let's take a look at the breakdown. Experience is about 6 out of 10, loot about 7 out of 10, spawn difficulty about 7 out of 10. These monsters do hit a lot, if you get full boxed, it can be quite tough at times, so do be careful. Make sure to have your supreme health potions and maybe a food if necessary. Optimization difficulty 4 out of 10, just because you need to be pretty accurate with, pulling all of the monsters from everywhere, but otherwise it's not too bad. Access difficulty 0 out of 10, you just need to have access to Upper Roshamuul, which doesn't require any quests, it just needs to be open on your world. And popularity is like 1 out of 10, it's basically no one ever hunts here effectively. And I think this place can be hunted effectively by knights, paladins, and duos in general. I don't think druid or sorcerer can hunt here solo due to the magic level debuffs you're going to be getting all the time. So let's take a look at the results. So the raw experience you can get is about 3.5 million, which is about 5.3 million on 150%. So nothing amazing, but pretty decent. The profit sort of the profit is around 700 to 800k, depends on your luck. There's a lot of some high value items, so it can be higher if you get a little bit more lucky. Also does depend on the silencer claw price on your server. And it takes, as you can see, somewhere around 10, 11 hours for most of these bestiaries if you're trying to do the bestiaries here. Though I have to say, if you are going for bestiaries only, the Nightmare Isles are definitely better for choking fears and horrors, while silences you're probably going to get, in like Lower Roshamuul or Roshamuul West anyway. Anyway, let's take a look. So I recommend either physical weapon with 3 imbuement slots ideally, so your destruction weapon most likely, though I imagine Falcon Longsword would probably be okay here as well, or the two-handed ice soul weapon if you're an axe or sword. If you're in club, then yeah, unfortunately I would say you probably need to use the two-handed physical weapon. For recommended imbuements, everything standard. I don't think you need any other, protection imbuements. And with regards to damage breakdown, as you can see, it's basically just physical damage with life drain and, tiny bits of fire and earth and some mana drain, fire and death, I meant to say. So to be honest, I would just say, just prioritize physical protection, get your bone fiddle in there, and that's about it. I don't think garlic necklaces are good here because the split between physical and life drain means that the garlic necklace is going to be the same as like a foxtail amulet, but then you're missing out on the extra skill, for example, from a collar. So I don't think garlic necklaces are that good. Moving on, I used about 130, 140 supreme health potions and about 2.6 thousand strong manas per hour. Charge that I would recommend is dodge on choking fear, as if you let's go back a slide, you'll see that the choking fears do the vast majority of the damage. And I would recommend low blow or wound on wretch and horror depending on what you have available, and ideally divine wrath on silencer. In terms of the wheel, this is a typical full box kind of spot, so sorry, mask cooldown reduction is best in my opinion, and the character you'll see in the video is a level 564 EK with 120 axe skill with loyalty. Before we get to the route, just a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. In the Rook Stayer we have Jeddah and Kruche, in the RPG player we have Paput and Last Kiss, and in the Power Gamers supporters we now have Scabby. So thank you very much, guys, for your support. And let's take a quick look at the route. So this is the route that I take that you'll see in the video. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, it's just going to be one loop starting from the first pull around here. So the video will start around here. in this section, and then we basically kind of go counterclockwise, do a pull here. Let me just quickly draw it out, something like this. Pull here, pach, 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 another pull around here, here, and we go quite south. Here, you need to make a decision depending on the monsters. This is, you either go to the left here or you go to the right here. It kind of depends how many monsters you have on you, because sometimes they will get trapped and then they're not going to come to you if there's too many. So you need to use your judgment which side is better based on how many monsters are chasing you. And then you go to the left and you restart and you do the pull here. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pulls total. The respawn is just about enough. Yeah, and I think it's a pretty decent spot. I also tried hunting a little bit more south of the depot, but still in Upper Roshamuul with the Frazzlemores, and personally I couldn't make it work as effectively as here. So I know people recommend also that place, you know, near prison entrance, but I personally couldn't make it work. So if you have any tips and tricks on how to hunt in that area, feel free to share them in the comment. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed a quick video from the one loop around this respawn. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.